All right, now listen, what does recycling mean to you? Don't fool around with me. I've been around here too long for you to lie. You've been dumping everything in both the blue and the green, haven't you, huh? Well, recycling means a whole lot more than just trying to decide where the plastic bottles go. And Tom and Paul are here, Tom Waldeck and Paul Barstad, and I am so glad to have you here because it's just a tremendously important thing for the community when you're talking about recycling. So how important and why?
I'll defer that to Tom. So he's the director of Keep Phoenix Beautiful, and he's got a tremendous amount of information as it relates to that.
Well, recycling is very important, and we came up with this concept for our, as it's been renamed, the Recycle Palooza, tomorrow morning in Phoenix Community Stadium parking lot, where we've put together a lot of different components of recycling, things like batteries, rechargeable batteries.
Well, you know about those, don't you?
I hope so.
Batteries Plus?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
But all right, so what else is going to go on at the event tomorrow?
We'll be recycling golf balls. We'll be doing paper shredding.
Back up to the golf balls. I've never even, I swear I am a recycler. I'm not much of a golfer, so that it hasn't really presented that much of a decision-making process in my house. But why recycling golf balls?
There's a company in Tempe called Dixon Golf, and they take golf balls and they crush them down and they recycle them and reuse them for other products. And it's an incredible process that they do, and so they will be out there recycling. They provide a lot of the golf balls for the Phoenix Open every year.
At least now I understand why when I'm on the golf course, people keep screaming the word trash at me.
Was it the golf or was it
now I understand. I was insulted for a while. By the way, from the battery standpoint, the Batteries Plus organization with many locations here in the Valley, you can get virtually any battery known to man.
If we can't find it, we'll make it. Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
But all right. So what is the involvement with Batteries Plus as an organization, and also batteries themselves as a product?
Okay, a little bit about how we got involved in Keep Phoenix Beautiful. Tom got a hold of me a couple of years ago and came by my office and had a vision, if you will, that we would be a good marriage, and it's worked out really well. So that's how we got involved in this particular organization. From a battery point of view, the rechargeable batteries that we're going to be collecting tomorrow, if you will, were identified back in the 90s as something that should be kept out of landfills, both because of the heavy metals contained in them. In some cases, there are toxic materials in them.
All batteries?
No. See, that's where the confusion comes into play. Is people think of batteries as a laptop battery or a cell phone battery. They don't think of it as the chemistry that's within that battery. Okay, rechargeable batteries is just a simple way of saying these are bad. Okay, bring them in. Either they're bad or there's something in there that's reclaimable. So we just say rechargeable instead of trying to define the chemistry. If we said bring your lithium-ion batteries by or your nickel metal hydride batteries by, it would be a confusing component. So we just say bring your rechargeable batteries by and we'll recycle them. Single-use batteries are not something we're collecting tomorrow. That would be like an alkaline battery. Alkaline batteries have no toxins in them. They're safe to throw in the trash according to the city of Phoenix. We recycle those as well, and people recycle them, but it really is, we're really trying to identify those things that should be reclaimed and things with toxins in them, and that's why the rechargeables tomorrow.
And what else should I know about what's going on tomorrow? Because I think, at least I'm not aware of this event having gone on before.
This is a first-year event. We will be paper shredding up to 5 boxes. Arizona Center for the Blind will be doing paper shredding. We have cell phone recycling. Verizon will be out there taking cell phones. What they do with the cell phones is they do recycle them, so there's zero waste in them. For each cell phone they collect, they will donate minutes to a domestic violence shelter.
Wow.
ICM Food Bank will be out there collecting canned and non-perishable food. So this is a great opportunity to recycle, to clean out your garage, your closets. Goodwill will be there, and also your kitchen. And we'll be doing electronics recycling. If you've got a computer that you're afraid to recycle because of the hard drive, we will be shredding hard drives tomorrow.
See, a lot of times when you're talking about promoting an event, it's pretty much a public service announcement. You can do it in 30 or 60 seconds between conversation segments. But this is so important, and there's so many things that we have around the house and the garage and the office that it necessitates this kind of a conversation. But do we really get recycling yet in the Valley?
It's getting better. Recycling, a lot of what has happened in the recycling world actually started in the Valley. Between the single stream recycling, or you put everything into one container, that was actually started here in the Valley. And the garbage trucks with the handle on it that dumps them in the garbage truck, that was invented here as well.
That's kind of nice to know.
Yeah.
And also, it's kind of nice to know that it has been my experience that parents now, who are responsible citizens, are getting their kids involved with recycling, so that perhaps it's not quite that mysterious a thing as kids are growing up raising their own families. You find that in Keep Phoenix Beautiful?
Yeah, absolutely. And people think that, why should I recycle? It all goes to the same place, but it doesn't go to the same place. And the recyclables that are taken in by the city of Phoenix are turned around and sold on the commodities market, which helps keep your garbage rates down.
It sounds to me like we're also going to have some entertainment tomorrow, too.
Radio Disney will be out there with some entertainment. There'll be Republic Services will be out with breakfast burritos for the first 500 people.
Stop right there with the food. Tell me the location one more time.
Phoenix Muni Stadium parking lot, 56th Street and Van Buren.
Starting when?
8 a.m. till noon.
Recycle everything except the information we just gave you. This is Pat McMahon. This is the Morning Scramble. We'll continue in just a moment.
It's time now for the CenturyLink question of the day. If you know the answer, be the first correct caller at 602-224-2237 for your chance to win.